everybody, and welcome to XNA Season 5 Round 10. This week we are in Belgium at Spa-Francorchamps. I am XRL Fiend, and I think it's going to be an interesting race. Lots of places where things go drastically wrong for a lot of these drivers today. But hopefully, touch wood, everything goes to plan. Just a cheeky standings update for everybody watching at home. The constructors standings. At the top is Aston Martin with 186 points. In second is Haas with 166 points. Third is Alpine with 164 points. Fourth is AlphaTauri, 95 points, and fifth is Alfa Romeo, 92 points. The driver standings: Waddington is top with 145 points. Second is Ryan Hurricane, 127 points. Third is Botch Gerbil, 112 points. Fourth, Fable with 84 points. And fifth, XRL Zola with 59 points. Sixth is Calzona with 52 points. Seventh is XRL Mon with 51 points. Eighth is XRL Low with 44 points. Ninth is Young Maneuver with 44 points also. And 10th is Smoothie 25 with 26 points. So, drivers just starting to ready up, selecting the tyre choice, their only tyre choice that this game gives them. And hopefully it's not going to be raining, because that's something that can happen here. It looks dry, looks cloudy, but it's dry. That's good to see. Just waiting for the first few cars to start coming out onto the grid. So it's a dry start, wet at 15 minutes, then a dry race. So drivers may want to start getting out pretty early here, so that they do miss the rain. Could be an issue if everyone's on dry tyres and then a few cars are out on the softs. Okay, so dry for the whole race. Thank you for that information, Zola. That's good to know. Two drivers out on the grid first. The Lone Retreat and Dad Stop Gaming. I haven't heard of the Lone Retreat before. Let's see if he's... Let's have a look at the race poll. Okay, so he's I believe... Oh, okay, so it's fully dry qualifying, and then races dry, wet, dry. Okay, so it could be inters in the race then that's needed. Cool. Well, good luck in the race. Thanks for the info. Dad Stop Gaming is the first driver that's going to start his lap. Let's have a ride on board. Rush is on mediums. That's an interesting tyre choice. Usually drivers start on softs in Q1 and then leave the mediums to Q2, but see how that one pans out. Dad stopped gaming then. Just going around turn 1. First driver to start his lap. Keeps it clean through Eau Rouge and La Source. It's a very long track in Belgium. I believe the race is only about 22 laps or so. Oh, XRL Lopez retiring from the session. Maybe that's a retire in the pits. I'm not sure, but he'll be starting last as long as everybody else does a lap. And Dad stopped gaming now, coming to the final chicane. Let's see what lap time he can do here in qualifying. It's a short qualifying here, so yeah, mediums does make sense. 147.2 for Dad stopped gaming on softs. So rush on those medium tyres might be a really good strategy call. The lone retreat invalidated. Who's next to cross the line on a lap? Calzone's on an out lap. I believe it could actually be Rush, you know, that's gonna finish his lap first. Although he has just invalidated, so he'll be wanting to go again. Master Plane on an out lap. XRL Mon just starting his lap. Master Plane. Calzona just started a lap. XRL Low just started a lap. Let's have a watch of AVS Fan 96 then. Oh, Lopez had a quali ban. Makes sense why he retired then. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. AVS Fan 96 round the final chicane. The bus stopped. And he crosses the line and goes pole with a 1:45.1. Good lap time from him. Let's see if he can hold it. Dad Stop Gaming's coming around to the chicane again. He'll probably go into the pits though. Oh no, he's staying out. Okay, let's see if he can improve on his time. He can. He improves to a 1:46.6. Still in second, but a better lap time from him. XRL Mon coming up to final corner. Can he go into pole? Oh, he can go second though. And on medium tyres as well, a 1:46.2. 4/10 quicker than Dad Stop Gaming on softs. So he'll be happy with that, most probably. Frankenstein has invalidated. So let's have a look at Fable then, in Sector 3. See if he can go into pole on soft tyres. And as he crosses the line, Fable does go pole. Does a 1:44.2. So Good lap from him, and who was that then? That was Master Plane going into 4th. 145.4. Rush, just coming up to the finish line. Keeps it clean. Goes into 2nd, but while that was happening, Frankenstein has crashed up a Rouge, and Masterplane has a 5-place grid penalty. He won't be happy about that, but nothing Frankenstein could do. He was already a dead car. XRL Mon. The final chicane. Will he go into the pits? He will set another lap time. Can he improve on his 146.2? He can. He does a 145.7, but stays in 6th place. Exits the spot in Sector 3. He goes into 8th at 147.5. Probably will be setting up for another lap. Contented Mink has just started his lap, and XRL Zola started his lap as well. So who's next to come across the finish line? It's Master Plane. We have a yellow flag for Contented Mink. And into the pits goes Fable. Let's have a look at Botch Gerbil. Excuse me, see if he can set a decent lap time. Looks like the 44s is where you'll need to be. He has just started a lap, it looks like. Rush into the pits. Ryan Hurricane on an outlap. Contented Mink has invalidated. He'll be going again. Exits the spot. Stay on board with him for a bit. Let's see. If he probably isn't setting another lap, actually. He's not using any ERS, so on to XRL Zola, who is just coming to the end of Sector 2 on medium tyres. XRL Zola then. Let's ride on board as he approaches the bus stop chicane. XRL Zola goes into 7th place, a 146.0. Very close to the 45s. AVS Fan is on an outlap on medium tyres, currently sitting in 3rd place. Best lap time was on soft tyres, so maybe a change of strategy there. Could be difficult to finish a lap, or to do a quicker lap on a slower tyre, but we'll see. As the track realizes for Botch Gerbil goes into 1st place, a 144.1. Good lap time, good lap time. Maybe by the end of this he could be in the 43s. Who was that? That was someone who just went purple. It might have been Ryan Hurricane, who's just gone purple. So let's have a look at the end of his lap. Opens up DRS and goes into 3rd place. The lone retreat. The lone retreat, oh my goodness. Soft tyres for him. But it is pole position. Over a second quicker than Botch Gerbil in 2nd place. A 143.1. That is a very, very good lap time. That's a really, really good lap time. That could take some beating. Zola coming up to the start-finish line again. He goes a bit quicker. About half, just over 4/10 quicker. Into 9th place, a 1:45.6. A yellow flag for someone. For a VS fan. But it's green now, so. Let's have a look at J-Leb's lap. See if he can, see what he can do. I believe this is his 4th race back now in XRL for him. He's going to be coming onto traffic here. There's a Mercedes. Let's just let him by. Oh, just whilst we're watching J-Leb, Ryan Hurricane has gone into 2nd with a 44.0. And Dad Stop Gaming's on an outlap. So J-Leb into 8th place, a 1:45.2 on soft tyres. Good lap. Decent lap, puts him into the top 10. XRL Low has invalidated his lap though. Contented Mink on an outlap. Ryan Hurricane letting by, I believe, Fable, who's on an outlap. Dad Stop Gaming is on a lap, so let's stay with him. Currently sitting in 12th place with a 1:46.6. So J-Leb's 4th race. I believe it's his 4th race. I know he mentioned earlier that he'd done that tomorrow would be his 5th, so I'm going to assume that this is his 4th. He is a new Ferrari driver. Zola, new Ferrari driver is J-Leb, and Lopez it's his 1st race in XNA tonight. Obviously raced in XRL for a very long time. The owner of XRL is Lopez, and his 1st race in XNA tonight for him. So good luck to both of those. Let's have a watch of Exits the Spot. Let's look at Exits the Spot then. The purple set to 2, whether that was for him or the full grid, I'm not too sure because the game's a little bit funny. But he's coming up to bus stop chicane. Can he improve? He can. He can go into 6th place. 1:44.888. 8 being the lucky number in China, I believe. So it's a very lucky lap time, and 8 also being half of double 4. So that could be a very lucky lap time for him. Sitting in 6th place on soft tyres. Contented Mink coming up to the bus stop. Let's see what lap time he can do. He can go into 2nd place. 1:44.0. XRL Mon has retired from the session. Currently sitting in 13th. Just as Contented Mink gets 2nd, he gets pushed down to 3rd because Fable is into the 1:43s. Waddington on soft tyres. Medium tyres. My apologies. My apologies. I've got it set on. I've got it set on best, but obviously it hasn't set a lap yet, so it just says softs as default. Maybe getting a little bit of a tow from the car in front as well. Will just help him out a little bit. And what can he set then? Waddington in the Haas. He can set a 144.7, and qualifying has just flown by. That is the end of qualifying for him. Sitting in 6th place. Master Plane next across the line. He can go up to 9th place. Oh, who's next? It'll be Exits the Spot, who's invalidated, unfortunately. AVS Fans has also invalidated. Where are we? We are here. Yeah, that's him. And then Fable then will be the next to set a lap time. Can Fable get into first place? Has to gain 6/10. Or we can gain 300ths, and he stays in 2nd place. Contented Mink has invalidated. Okay then, Smooth. Medium tyres for him. Will be the next one. Set a time. And then it'll be XRL Zola. So Smooth. Oh, Smooth into 2nd place. 143.619. And Zola up into 8th. 144.678. Smooth with a 43.619. My old gamer tag had that in, so another lucky, might be a lucky time for him as well. We'll soon find out. LV6 Beastian was unable to set a lap, neither was Calzona. Not sure why Beastian didn't set a lap, maybe he had to go and do something, but we'll give you a rundown of the grid as soon as Botch Gerbil goes into the pits. Right then. Oh, it was Fable with the 5th place penalty. Sorry, I said that was Master Plane, but no, it was Fable. Hit Frankenstein when he spun and DNF'd up Eau Rouge. So, the lone retreat in the Alfa Romeo is pole, a 143.1. That'll take some beating. Then we go half a second back. In 2nd place is Smooth, a 143.6. Fable in 3rd. Contented Mink 4th. Fable has a 5th place penalty, so he'll be down into 8th, pushing everyone there up a place. So Contented Mink will be 3rd. Ryan Hurricane will be 4th. Botch Gerbil 5th. Waddington 6th. Zola 7th. And then Fable 8th. Rush 9th. Exits the Spot 10th. And the rest of the grid will run down when the lobby's loaded, because there will be a 5-minute break. Right then, the rest of the grid is as follows. So, Rush in 9th, Exits the Spot 10th, Master Plane 11th, AVS Fan 12th, XRL Low 13th, JLab 14th, XRL Mon 15th, Dadstop Gaming 16th, Frankenstein DNF'd in up La Source and Eau Rouge, will be in 17th, XRL Lopez with a qualifying ban in 18th, LV6 Beastian in 19th, and Calzona in 20th. I'm just going to go for a quick break, and I will be back about a minute before we start at 28 minutes past. See you soon. Right then. If the Xtreme strat looks medium into softs, if the weather comes in like it's saying a lap 12 to 13, well, we know the how the Jeff in the game isn't always as accurate as he probably could be. 10 seconds until we go here at Spa-Francorchamps, round 10 of XN8. Good luck, Zola, and anybody else in the race who may be watching the stream. 5 lights, and we're off. There is the predicted strategy for a dry race. So, the Lone Retreat gets away nicely. Second place is Contented Mink, who's got up to second place. So, have a look around the back of the grid, see if anything's happening. Nothing much happening around the back of the grid. Maybe a few places. Oh, okay. I say that, and Dad Stop Gaming has. Oh my goodness! Right at the back we have Beastian and. Okay, XRL1 has a 5-second penalty for colliding with LV6 Beastian, and we have a safety car. We have a safety car here on lap 1. So the Lone Retreat's in first. LV6 Beastian didn't DNF, but unfortunately Dad Stop Gaming did. Didn't catch everything that was happening there, but I did see Beastian's wing get taken out. At least he can go in the pits and get it changed. Maybe put some tyres on until the rain comes in. If it is lap 12 to 13, like Jeff is saying, then might be worth putting on some mediums. The Lone Retreat is in first. Contented Mink is in second. He has gone up a little bit, hasn't he? He's gone up a place from third. Smooth. Ooh, I need to put this stuff on as well. There we go. Smoothie 25 in third. Botch Gerbil in fourth. Waddington 5th. Ryan Hurricane 6th. Fable 7th. Rush 8th. Zola 9th. Exits the spot 10th. XRL Law in 11th. Master Plane in 12th. AVS Fan in 13th. JLeb in 14th. We see some drivers pitting as well. The Lone Retreat, Waddington, Fable, Zola all pitting. They're putting new wings on. Let's see. No, just changing tyre for the Lone Retreat. Waddington, will he change his tyres? Yeah, he doesn't need a new wing. Fable pits as well. He doesn't need a new wing. Zola, I'm not sure if he needed it. I'm not sure. The driver's pitting anyway. Free pit stop. Could be good to have that free pit stop. The strategy that just came up with it was either medium hard or medium soft medium in a fully dry race. That's if the rain doesn't come, but if it does, lap 12 to 13, then we may need the inters. Means Contented Mink goes into first and Smooth in second. Okay, so while... Let's take a breather. Let's take a breather for a minute. A lot going on in the first lap and a half here at Spa. Contented Mink in the Ferrari is in first. Smooth is second. Botched is third. Ryan Hurricane fourth. Rush fifth. Exis is spot sixth now. XRL Low 7th, Masterplate 8th, AVS Fan 9th, JLeb 10th, Frankenstein 11th, Lopez 12th, Lone Retreat 13th, Waddington 14th, Fable 15th, Zola 16th, Calzona 17th, XRL Mon 18th and Beastian 19th, and unfortunately we have lost Dad Stop Gaming. And Fable has disconnected, unfortunately. So while the safety car's out, I just want to talk about the XRL sponsors. The first one is ANSI 3D. They do 3D printed sim racing add-ons for Logitech G29, G920, G923, and Fanatec products as well. The things they do are customizable F1 style race wheels for those things, and they also do other accessories like 3D printed tracks. We also have CD Keys discount. They offer very discounted games, and for the latest games, go check them out at cdkeys.com. I remember I've bought a lot of games from there. Really good discounts. It's amazing, really. I was doing commentary for X2 on Sunday, and IPR says that he got a game from there that was £50. He got it for 50 pence. So definitely check them out. And finally, we have Driver 61. If you want to improve your sim racing pace, go to driver61.com and have a look there. They offer lots and lots of different types of sessions, such as group sessions, one-to-one sessions, for anybody who wants to improve their pace in games such as Formula 1, and also on PC games like iRacing and Forza. So go and check them out at driver61.com. All the drivers have now caught up to the grid, or to the safety car, I should say. It's tired. I'm tired. It's like, if I make the odd mistake, I don't think people will be that fussed. Hopefully not anyway. Let's keep an eye on the leader. Safety car should be in this lap, now that everybody has caught up. Drivers getting very close to each other in the midfield, just as we're going around the bit of some tight corners, and there is the race director to say that safety car is in this lap. So let's have a look at the leader, Contented Mink, who will be doing the restart. Slowing everybody down, trying to warm up his tyres, keep those warm. Here we are then. On the final chicane, and we are racing once again here at Spa. Good restart by Contented Mink, round turn 1. Let's have a look a bit further down, see what's happening. If anything happens up on Rouge, nothing happening. So Contented Mink is in first off the restart. Behind him is Botch Gerbil and XRL Low, and exits the spot side by side on the straight. And XRL Low is in 5th. So 3/10 then is the gap between Low and Rush. Let's keep an eye on this one, because just behind him is exits the spot as well. So this is a 3-way battle. Yeah, it's about a 3 or 4-way battle here for a place. Low on softs should be quicker. yellow get close enough. We have a yellow flag. Fable has DNF'd, unfortunately. He's DNF'd from this race, and we have another safety car on lap 4 this time. There's a safety car, and XRL low goes into the pit. The Zotas exits the spot. This is a good time for soft runners to pit. Will Lopez join them? No, Lopez stays out for a little bit longer. Feels like there's still some pace left on those soft tyres. Of course, the safety car has to stay out for one full lap, so it should be in next lap, considering everybody's caught up now. On lap 5 of 22. Here you can see the fastest lap of the race so far is Botch Gerbil with 150.0. Outside of the top 10 is... let's work this out. I believe it's XRL Low with a 155.1. Extra points to them if it stays like that. Nobody with any time penalties yet. Always good to see. Pit stops are on the screen as well now. So 10th to 18th have all done a pit stop. 1st to 9th have not. They still need to stop. Also, the position changes are on screen now. Frankenstein and Lopez gaining 9, Calzona gaining 8. Obviously the tyres back now. Oh, and the rain has started. The first few raindrops on lap 6. So Zola earlier on said if it comes in like it's saying, it should be lap 12 to 13. It's actually lap 6. Very, very early. Might take a little while for the rain to set in fully so that we're on to inters, but it's certainly Certainly earlier than we maybe thought it would be. And the safety car is in this lap as well. The safety car in this lap, just as the rain begins. Let's get... Oh, okay. So, Contented Mink warming up his tyres looks very slidey on the onboard. This is going to get interesting now. It's going to get very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what can happen. And Contented Mink, Botched Gerbil, Ryan Hurricane, everyone piling into the pits on the restart. So we're going to get racing as soon as everybody's pitted. Actually, who's not pitted? I think everyone's pitted, yeah. Everybody going into the pits except XRL Low, who feels like he's still okay to go racing. So things will change now, very much so. I'm interested to see how XRL Low can get on the... Everybody going on to Inters, they start coming out of the pits. Nearly side by side coming out of the pits is Botched Gerbil and AVS Fan, and they're going side by side up Eau Rouge. Okay, that's a good little overtake, but very, very risky. Zola and Calzona could be going side by side on the straight any second. Here we go, on the going for the overtake is Calzona, and he gets it done. And Lopez and Smooth are side by side as well back here. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Who is it? Oh, XRL Low on the medium tyres in the Inters, whether he should have pitted really when everyone else did, but I just saw the gap before he DNF'd and it was 1.3 seconds. It's really not a good time to pit, and the safety car is back out for a third time in the first 7 laps. So intermediate tyres is the tyre of choice. It looks it now, doesn't it? So, safety car out again. XRL Low DNFs from the race, unfortunately. So just going to wait for the everyone to go past the pit line. Go past the pit lane. Cross the pit line, past the pit lane. Okay, let's have a rundown of the grid then. Contented Mink is in first still, after the pit stops. Ryan Hurricane in second. Rush is in third, Master Plane is in fourth, Botched Gerbil in fifth, AVS Fan sixth, Frankenstein seventh, J-Leb eighth, The Lone Retreat ninth. He'll be wanting to make a bit of a comeback and move up the field as quickly as possible. Waddington 10th, Mon 11th, Calzona 12th, Solar 13th, Lopez 14th, Smooth 15th, exits the spot 16th. And Beastian in 17th. Botched Gerbil still has the fastest lap with a 150.0. That's not going to change now unless it dries up and everybody goes on to dry tyres again. And outside the top 10 looks to be XRL Lopez with a 154.0. There's the position changes just for an update. Big movers, Frankenstein gaining 10, Calzona gaining 8, and Masterplane gaining 7. Hopefully the top 3. Everybody's on intermediate tyres now. So we'll have one more lap of the safety car, and then it'll be coming in on lap, not at the end of lap 9 of 22. You have a couple of time penalties. Let's check those out. It's a couple of 5-second penalties. Looks like they probably came during the safety car, just going into the back. Calzona going into the back of one, but that'll come off next time they do a pit stop. Nothing to worry about. There is the message from the race director. Zola with a 5-second penalty on Calzona for a severe collision with Calzona. That's under the safety car. Just gone into the back of him. So now Calzona's got 10 seconds of time penalties. But the safety car is in this lap. And we'll take a look at Contented Mink. Or we'll be doing another restart here. Oh, what happened to Botch Gerbil? What's happened to him? Going right down the order, he's spun. Oh dear, oh dear. He'll be at the back of the grid now. So it'll be on the comeback trail for the rest of this race. But Contented Mink gets us underway. Once again, racing. Good restart from him. AVS Fan and Frankenstein battling into turn 1. Oh, that is beastieing off. Beastieing off. And Botch Gerbil exits a spot. Maybe go. Thought they were going to go. Oh, Smooth had to break a lot there. That was nearly disaster for all 3 drivers. Smooth and Botch Gerbil then side by side rush with the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings and It's easy for Botch to get past Lopez and Zola. And now Calzona. 3 drivers all battling for the same position. It's right on board. They're side by side, look. Still side by side. Zola and Calzona. Zola gets the position. XRL Zola then up into 11th place. Frankenstein with a 3-second time penalty. And Calzona goes down to 14th. Let's have a look here at Frankenstein master plane. Right on board. Only half a second between them. Actually, a little bit further back, Waddington only a 10th off, and they're nearly side by side. The Lone Retreat and Waddington and J-Leb. 3 cars fighting for the position. Oh, they're going to go side by side up Eau Rouge. Oh, and J-Leb had to back out otherwise. Oh, but that's left him open for Waddington. Waddington getting past J-Leb up into 7th and 8th respectively. As in the Lone Retreat and Waddington. J-Leb down into 9th. Frankenstein still 3 or 4 tenths off. Watch Gerbil 2 tenths off Zola. Let's have a watch of this. Riding on board with Botched Lopez, 3-second time penalty. Riding on board with Botched Gerbil. Seeing if he can make a move on Zola. Oh, he might be having a look. Oh, they're side by side. And Botched Gerbil gets past. Up into 11th place they are now. Oh, while that was happening, Waddington got past the Lone Retreat. And Waddington now in 7th and the Lone Retreat in 8th. Next up for Waddington is AVS Fan 96. Will he be able to make a move after La Source and Eau Rouge? La Source probably won't be able to get close enough, I don't think. Not without DRS anyway. A bit further down the grid, exits the spot, might be getting close enough, excuse me, to make a move on Smooth, but he gets a 3-second time penalty in the process. Let's see if he can make the move. Can he get close enough? He can, and they're side by side. Ooh, but he just couldn't get past. And we'll slot in behind. Lopez and Zola battling away. Lopez side by side with Zola. Zola's ahead now. He's right on board. Waddington nearly got past AVS Fan as well. Oh, and he does get past AVS Fan. Waddington and AVS Fan battling away, and Waddington gets ahead. Next up for him, Frankenstein, 1.5 seconds ahead. Back to this battle between Zola and Lopez. Oh, both drivers going wide. Oh, and Rush speeding in the pit lane. 5-second penalty. And a yellow flag. Yellow flag in sector 3. It's Jaleb. Oh dear, Jaleb has spun in the final corner on the main straight. Oh, and Rush is on soft tyres. It's not that early for... That's early, that, isn't it? I'm not sure whether that's the right strategy call, but... Lopez does get past. Oh, he got past just before the safety car got called. Rush has DNF'd on soft tyres. It really was too early for that. Brings out a safety car after trying the soft tyres. He has DNF'd from this race. And we have a safety car. Rush in the driver lounge saying it seems it was not ready for softs. Yeah, probably not at this stage. The track does look like... yeah, the track looks like it was drying, but... Yeah, I think that's probably a good estimation right there. But Calzona is trying out the soft tyres now. Maybe taking a bit of a gamble on those. But considering he's at the back of the grid, there's no problems. But drivers are starting to come into the pit lane. So maybe the track is dry enough on lap 14 to go back onto soft tyres, yes. So contented Mink. Oh, all the drivers pitting here. In fact, in the top 11, the only driver not to is the Lone Retreat. So the Lone Retreat is in first place now. All the drivers pitting for tyres, and Zola taking off his 5 seconds. Lopez going on to mediums. And Zola going on to mediums. Smooth goes on to softs. Mediums for J-Lev, softs for Beastian. So the only driver still on wet tyres, or intermediate tyres I should say, is the Lone Retreat, who didn't pit with the red. XRL Lopez has DNF'd and exits the spot as well. Oh no, maybe. Oh dear. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but maybe exits the spot. Hit the spot on Lopez's car that made him DNF from the race. Unfortunate for both drivers, but they've DNF'd from this race. The Beastian up into 14th after that. J-Leb at 12th. So I'm interested to see what the Lone Retreat does, because the track does look a lot drier than it did even one lap ago, when Calzona went onto the soft tyres and maybe thought it was too early, but maybe it was the right call to do that just before the safety car came out. So let's have a look at what he does then. Alfa Romeo. So the lone retreat does go into the pits, but he'll probably come out last, which is not an ideal situation for a driver who looked like could go on to win this race. What will he go on to? He'll go on to mediums. So he's on medium tyres. He's come out in last place. He'll have to do some good overtakes to get back up through the field. Means Contented Mink once again is in first. With Ryan Hurricane in second, Masterplane in third. Apologies. Waddington in fourth. Frankenstein in fifth. EVS Fan sixth. Botch Gerbil seventh. XRL Mon 8th, Smooth 9th, XRL Zola 10th, JLab 11th, Calzona 12th, Beastian 13th, and Lone Retreat 14th. I'm just going to go quickly grab a drink and I will be back before the end of this lap. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're alright, man. Unlucky what happened in the race there. But nice to see you racing. I trusted Meds and crashed at Rouge. Yeah, the track, I mean, everybody pitted at the same time. Well, near enough everybody pitted at the same time, so it seemed like it was the right strategy call. It probably was, to be fair. But yeah, with the track being wet like that, maybe not the best. Oh goodness, just as we restart, the Lone Retreat has DNF from the race. So we have 13 drivers left, and Contented Mink gets a really good restart. Waddington maybe looking to make a move on Masterplane here to go into third place. They're side by side. Can Waddington get the place? He's squeezing him. But yes, it looks like the job is done. Waddington is up into third position. But yeah, don't worry about that. You won't be the only one who DNF up Pro Rouge. It's a really difficult place to. It's really difficult to control the car sometimes up there. It's not fun. Just having a look at XRL Mon. He's about half a second behind AVS Fan. Oh, a bit of a dive bomb there from XRL Mon. Doesn't get the place, but he'll get it after the chicane on the main straight. Or will he? They are side by side still. No, XRL Mon can't get the place. But again, They're so close that it could be anyone's position to take here. Up La Source and Eau Rouge they go. Some gaps just starting to form up ahead. A little mistake from Cal Zoner. Just went a little bit wide, but no issues for him. Just going to keep an eye on this battle between XRL1 and AVS Fan. And JLeb getting closer to Zola actually. Let's check this one out. So DRS has just been enabled, and oh my goodness, all the notifications are coming in just as JLab tries to go for a move on XRL Zola. May be a little bit of contact there. Doesn't look like there's any damage. Frankenstein goes into the pits. One fresh soft, he goes on fresh soft tyres. Just as Zola and JLab go through. Stay with JLab, see if he can get the position. Oh, Zola goes wide and JLab goes through. And Calzona and Smooth are battling as well. Calzona gets the position from Smooth. So a couple of little changes there. Zola with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Smooth and Cal about... Oh, Calzona gets a 3-second penalty. Mon 7/10 behind AVS Fan. Can he get close enough to make a move? Let's see. Oh, Contented Mink. DNFs from the session. He was in... Oh, okay, the car is parked in a very, very awkward spot. Everybody got to be careful. Every time drivers go through there, I just cringe a little bit. That's... Especially at high speeds. Oh, Frankenstein nearly got caught out, and there the car is gone. So safety car is out. Oh man. A few drivers going into the pits. Smooth, JLab, Zola, Frankenstein into the pits. Beastian stays out. Fresh soft tyres for everyone then. Fresh soft tyres will be quicker than most drivers in front of them. But Beastian into 9th, he'll be trying to hold them off as best he can. So at the front now, it's all changed. We have Ryan Hurricane in first place, Waddington in second, Masterplane in third, Botch Gerbil in fourth, AVS Fan is in fifth, XRL Mon in sixth, Calzona in seventh, Smooth in eighth, Beastian in ninth, JLeb in 10th, Zola in 11th, and Frankenstein in 12th. So Ryan Hurricane is leading this race. Let's have a look at... Well, there's the time penalties. A couple of drivers with 3 seconds. Let's have a look at the fastest lap. So the fastest lap is now a 1:45.2. That's held by Waddington in second place. And outside the top 10, 1:46.8 held by Frankenstein in 12th. What else are we looking at then? Position changes. Calzone's now gained 13 places in this race. Master Plane's gained 8. XRL Mon has gained 9. Beastie's gained 10 places since the start of this race. Tyres. So everybody's on soft tyres. 4 drivers are on fresh softs. Safety car will be in next lap. That'll give us 3 laps worth of racing. Beastie goes into the pits. Beastie in pits. Now we'll get 2 full laps of racing then at the end of this one. It's been very stop start, but what we have seen has been very entertaining. Some good moves and some great racing. With the drama of rain as well. Here he is, Beastie on 2 lap old softs he goes on to. Fresher than they were. Three laps fresher than the front runners they are. So then the safety car should be in at the end of this lap. And there we are, race director saying that safety car is in, so that we can go racing again. Ryan Hurricane is leading the field. So Ryan Hurricane begins the final 2 laps of this race. We're green again, racing once again, closely followed by Waddington. He's already made a second off 3rd place. J-Leb and Smooth side by side. J-Leb goes ahead of Smooth. Oh, Frankenstein! Oh, I thought he'd gone off then. It's nearly a moment. Mon and Cal are side by side. And Cal goes ahead of Mon. At the front, the gap 4/10. AVS fan with a 3-second time penalty. If botched Gerbil can stay with second and third here, then he'll be looking at a podium position, going up into second place with the time penalties that other drivers have got. Same with Mon and to an extent Jaleb as well, and Beastian. So Jaleb is 4/10 behind Mon. Let's keep an eye on this one, as the leader is about to begin his final lap of the race. Frankenstein goes into the pits. Waddington gets another 3 seconds, so Botch Gerbil should be going ahead. Doesn't need to overtake Masterplane really, he'll still get the position. Have a quick look at the time penalties while we're here. So Masterplane has 3 seconds, Waddington 6 seconds. So Masterplane is within reach of overtaking Waddington here as well. Botch Gerbil should have them both. Moving to second place. Jaleb overtakes Mon on the final lap. And Mon might be in trouble from Smooth here because they're side by side. Oh wow. Oh, there's contact. Oh, big contact. Jaleb retires from the session. Smooth gets through with a broken wing. Big damage there. Goes to finish the race. And there we have it. Calzona, the in-game driver of the day. Once everything's loaded, I'll come through. And there we are. So, Ryan Hurricane wins the race. In second place is Botch Gerbil. Masterplane in third. And Waddington fourth. So Waddington does lose those 2 places. Botch Gerbil gains 2 places as well. AVS Fan is in 5th. Calzona in 6th. XRL Mon 7th. XRL Zola 8th. Smooth 9th. Beastian finishes 10th in the end. Jaleb still finishes the race, albeit 1 lap down, in 11th. Frankenstein is in 12th. And then many drivers DNF'd. Contented Mink, Lone Retreat, Lopez, Exits the Spot, Rush, Low, Fable, and Dadstock Gaming. All unfortunately bid farewell to this race a bit too early. But well done to all of the finishers. Well done to the winner, Ryan Hurricane. Well done to Waddington on the fastest lap of the race as well. And outside of the top 10, it will be Frankenstein who gets it. So well done to those 2 as well. But this week, your winner is Ryan Hurricane in the Aston Martin Waddington gets the fastest lap of the race. And Frankenstein gets it outside the top 10. Well, that'll do it for another week. Yeah, Fable. Unlucky man. But again, one of many this week to crash at Belgium. It's not a fun track really. It's bad for crashes. Anyway, I've been XRL Fiend, and this has been XNA Belgium, Season 5 Round 10 at Spa-Francorchamps, and I will see you all next week. Thanks for watching.